Alright, I'm going to talk about something which Dylan partly helped me understand. Thank you, Dylan. I've been working basically nonstop on an updated strategy guide for the way I trade. It's just, I don't know, call it categorical trading. It's not about scalping, it's about categorizing price action into conditions that can be objectively defined for high probability losses and wins. And I've been taking directional trades ever since I started. When I had I had pretty much defeated that and was only waiting until I got the conditions I like and do well in, which is consolidation. And now I'm just like taking complete guesses. And part of the problem, I think, is how much work I've put into making this video, because I know what trades you're supposed to take in direction. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. It just, for some reason, goes against everything in my brain. And that's why I'm as good at consolidation as I am bad at direction. I cannot be adapting to every condition. But in order to explain the foundation of my approach, I have to cover every topic and every possible way that the strategy could be executed. A big fundamental part of this strategy is talking about doing experimentation so you can find what you're best at. You don't have to adapt, but I have to cover every possible option so that the video is good for everyone and that everyone is able to take away something from it, even though almost nobody will end up implementing those concepts in the same way. There's barely going to be anyone trading the same as me. The way I do it is very rigid and focused on one type of thing. And in doing all this work on the video, it's just messing with my head. As Dylan said, it's jumbling all my thoughts together, sort of making me forget how I implement it and focusing on all of the possibilities of how it could be implemented. And so I think I mean, here's the option. I either take a break from working on the video so I can actually get back to knowing what I'm personally supposed to do and not thinking about everything that could be done. See, I can't hold these two things in my head at the same time. I've been working on it nonstop, and so whether I was aware of it or not, and obviously I wasn't, my mind is very focused on the video, and the whole basis of the video is about everything that you're supposed to do. Yet the basis of the way I implement those concepts is very structured, very particular, and ignores a huge amount of the way that the system can be used. So I have these two completely different things in my head at the same time, and for some reason it's making me do things that are just blatantly against my rules. I'm not trading the way I was before I started working on the video, where I really felt like I had everything figured out, and it just meant a lot of days where I didn't take a trade, and that's fine. I don't need to force everything. And ever since working on the video, I'm trading horribly because I'm trying to do the things that one person could do, but I don't, because it doesn't work for me. I'm as bad at trading direction as Dylan is good at trading direction. Both of us are using the exact same concepts, yet the way we implement those is completely different. If I try to trade like Dylan, I'm going to lose a ton of money, meaning if I trade direction, which is what I've been doing for some reason. Well, I mean, obviously the guess of that reason is that this video is taking up so much room in my head, and there's not a whole lot of room in there, you know? We're working with a real small brain. I just figured out how to, cheat life, bypass everything. I'm not a super genius. I just have things that I do that have put me at an advantage. But that's not what I'm even talking about. So that's what I mean. Unless you are my twin, you have no idea what it's like to be me, in the same way that I have no idea what it's like to be you. The things you're good at might seem insane to me, vice versa. We all bring a completely different biological makeup that affects how we trade, how we live, and so on and so forth. And when I do these, I'm not reading a script. I'm just staring at a cool rock that I found and just rambling. It is a very cool rock. So basically, the option is, well, no, there is only one option. I need to finish this video so I can stop thinking about it, because it's completely ruining everything I've been working towards with being so incredibly disciplined and patient that I'll go a few days without taking a trade just because the conditions don't line up for me. That's amazing. That's something to be proud of. Because you know what happens when I don't do that? You're seeing it. I'm losing money. I don't want to lose this funded account, But it's not the end of the world if I do. Because as I've said, passing an evaluation is it's a cool achievement. It's like, wow, look what you can do. Look what you're capable of doing. If you follow your rules and your system, and you stay disciplined and you respect the losses, but it's not the end of the line, not the end of the road. We're not at the finish line. There will never be a finish line. I'm not looking for advice, but you know, feel free to say whatever you want, because lately I've been really enjoying hitting that hide user from channel button on YouTube. I'm a year and a half in. I know what I'm supposed to do. The system that I use is very comprehensive and I only use a very, very specific part of it. But in order to make the video good, I have to cover everything, which requires lots of deep thinking and mental energy. And apparently I'm incapable of compartmentalizing these two things and just completely separating them in my head. There is no dichotomy. I don't even know what that word means, okay? But there's no two sections of your brain. You can't just separate two things. Multitasking isn't real. You can't do two things at once within reason. So I cannot trade until I finish this video, because the only other option is stopping working on the video to trade, and that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know. This video is long enough. Just letting you know my thoughts. And I guess this is a tough learning lesson. And anytime even when I'm just trying to explain the foundation of the approach, it's gonna sneak its way into my head and battle the part of the brain that, you know what, Jesus Christ. Cat jumped on the table. So no stream tomorrow. No trading tomorrow. I need to finish this video so I can get all these things out of my head and get back to staying incredibly disciplined and doing what I'm supposed to do. Tough learning lesson, you know, but now I know that if I'm ever doing something like this again, that I need to just take a break from trading, because I cannot hold these two things in my head at the same time. So thank you for those of you who understand. Thanks for listening to me ramble. If you think you're ready for your own evaluation, if you use my code IMANTrading20 for 20% off trade day evaluation, I'd appreciate that very much, but make sure you're not doing it too early. All right, thank you, and I guess I will see you Monday. I should have the strategy video done by then, which will go up on the main channel. And then we can get back to doing the things that I'm good at. All right, take care, and bye-bye.